What's up, you guys? Another day, another split. Let's finally review this Torque hoodie. Let's get it. What's up, you guys? Sorry, it's been a little while. I've taken a hiatus. Life's been a little wild. I've just been busy. Anyway, on to the review. So the first time I heard about this jacket was from Marvel Kid 87, and I thought that was a pretty cool jacket and I wanted one. So after I think a couple months of deciding whether or not to pull the trigger, I was looking for it to be on sale because, you know, lane splitter, gas daddy loves a good deal. But unfortunately I could not find it on sale, so I went ahead and bought it full price. Praise the Lord for a firm, baby. So I did an unboxing of it in a previous video of mine with high hopes for this jacket. Now let's just go over pricing. Right now, as of the recording of this, it's probably going to be out later today, but the 24th, I believe, of February 2025. Or is it 25th? I don't even know anymore. Let the ricey boy rice. Oh yeah. So as of today, right now, it's 25% off. So if I bias you in any way, it's 25% off. Original price $209 minus shipping. Right now it's $156 for 25% off. Woo! Tighter than your sister. So $159, 25% off on all colors. I think they're sold out of a few of them, but they have that race day stripe if you're into that kind of weird thing. They have the saddle, which is a brown, and they obviously have a black one. I went with the saddle one because I like the color brown. Let's slow it on up now. Oh, you ride so reckless. You ride reckless. Get out of here, man. I know what I'm doing. So let me start off with some pros before I hit the cons on this. So pro, the build quality seems very good. Is it great? But is it good? Yeah, it's above average for me on the build quality of this here hoodie. When you buy this hoodie, you are getting 5 pieces of armor. Sorry, you're getting 2 shoulder pads, 2 elbow pads, and a back piece of armor. Now the armor are the thick pieces of armor that are in every jacket. You know what I'm talking about, the yellow ones, the thick ones. And they are rated CE level 1. So that's a pro if you're just getting into motorcyclings or want a quick little jacket. You know, you just buy one and done, baby, and you're good. You got armor. Another pro that I really like, it's Kevlar lined. I'm a sucker for Kevlar lined anything. I feel like having abrasion resistance on any article of clothing is what we need as riders. We need a good helmet and some abrasion resistance and probably some pads, you know. So it's Kevlar lined. You got the pads. Another thing I also really like is the zippers. The zippers are thick, chunky, and they zip really well. Another pro is I found that the fitment is true to size. I usually wear double XL because I'm a little porky pig, but that's because I like to size up. I like to have room for base layers if needed. So with this jacket, you're getting 2 pockets in the front, and you're getting an inner pocket that feels like it's waterproof material, but it does not have a waterproof sealer on it. Like the zipper's not laminated, or you know what I mean? It's just a Velcro tab. The 2 front pockets, they are kind of like laminated into the stitching. I'll put B-roll there so you can see that. I also really like the eyelet design because they're not like basic eyelets that are like wrapped in plastic. They're like plasti dipped onto the ends of your hoodie strings, and I found that like a really cool touch. Okay, so those are my pros. Oh, also a pro, if you guys are into this, they do have a belt loop strap so your hoodie doesn't ride up or fly up into the wind and you reveal your crack to the whole world. Cons. it's not warm at all. I thought it would be a nice warm jacket for winter, you know. When I first got it, it felt super heavy. It's a really heavy jacket. Now that could be a pro or a con to you. To me, I like my material thick, heavy, you know, the more the better. But for some reason, probably it's the Kevlar lining, probably it's what's behind the Kevlar lining, but it's not really warm at all. Down here for the winter time, I rode from anywhere from 60 degrees to 40 degrees. And once it hits 50 degrees, it's basically useless as an actual hoodie or sweater, and if you're riding highway speeds. It was even getting kind of chilly during, you know, 30 or 40 mile per hour rides. So that's one of the biggest cons to me, man. And that's why I don't wear it right now, because I don't want a base layer. The website does say that it runs a tad big to fit base layers. Maybe if you're just like out casually bar hopping or something, which I feel like people should never do. Don't drink and ride ever, you know, no matter how intoxicated you may or may not get. Ooh, I saw that. Did you guys see that, bro? My reflexes are on point. My foot was on the rear brake, slowing down already. I revved. Oh, that guy's trying to merge. But yeah, it's not warm, in my opinion. Now, I guess heat is relative, just like taste. But to me, it's not cold, not warm, sorry. Another con is that after a couple washes, and yeah, I know you're not supposed to wash a lot of motorcycle jackets too frequently, but after a week of me riding in my gear, it starts to smell, man, and I rather not smell like poo, not smell like pure primal anger, depression. I rather not smell like that. So my wife washes the jackets, cold water, to get rid of my funk, and that happens once a week. With this particular jacket, the Harley jacket that I'm wearing now, I don't have to base layer, and I could wash this one every 2 weeks if I stretch it out. It doesn't hold odor too much. That's just a comparison, you know. I'm trying to give you what the best feedback and honest feedback I can. So after a couple washes, the tightness of the wrist cuffs, they start to elongate, lose their elasticity, and more wind gets into the hoodie that way. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with thumb loops on articles of clothing. Like this jacket has thumb loops and I never use them. The Thrashing hoodie I just got has thumb loops. I never use them. I really don't like them. But I don't have as much as a wind problem with those as I do with the Torque one. Okay, another con. I know it's not a waterproof jacket, but it loves to soak up water, moy. I've been caught in some heavy fog and I'm just like soaked. Not all the way through, but you could tell it's wet. It's not a surprise to you that it's wet. I haven't ridden in the rain with it, and I do not want to, because I know I'd be soaked. So that's another con. So before this video is too long, if you think the Kevlar lining, the pads that it comes with, and it's just an overall aesthetically pleasing jacket for $209 or $159 appeals to you, and you're not going to be riding in too cold of weather, then I would say buy it. It's on sale right now. Buy. But if being warm is a big issue and not wanting a base layer, or you know, that being an inconvenience for you, or you just want to just throw it on and forget about it, then don't buy it. If being weatherproof is an issue, don't buy it. If wind riding up into your sleeves after a couple washes is an issue, don't buy it. But overall, if I were to give this a rating out of all my motorcycle gear, the website has it out of a 5-star review system. I'm giving this a solid 3. You know, it's better than average, I would say. Better than some Harley jackets I've owned. And I know Harley-Davidson's not top tier quality, so don't get me wrong, man. It's just that when somebody puts a product out onto the market, right, you want it to be good. You want to like it. You want it to hold up against the elements. These companies need to know that not everybody's a weekend rider, man. There's some people like me, not to toot my own horn, but I'm out here almost every single day. Cold, warm, rainy, foggy. There are some people like us, man, that are actually riding motorcycles. This is my only mode of transportation, like I've said before. It doesn't matter if I'm tired, if I'm sore, if I'm cold, if I'm hot, I'm out here riding the bike to work. There's still some people that do that, man. It's not just a weekend thing. And I feel like most companies like Harley, you know, forget that sometimes, and the quality just goes down. Or like some new age companies too, like that are supposed to be into the stunt scene maybe. Oh, you're really gonna blackmail me? Alright, thank you, Grandma. They forget about people like us, man, that wear our stuff every single day. And the build quality is just not there. It just looks cool. And that's one thing that really annoys me, bro. You find a company you like that has good stuff, and then you wear it every single day, and it just turns out to be trash. Sorry for the mini rant, but it is what it is. Hopefully you buy the jacket. Hopefully you don't buy the jacket. Hopefully my review helped you. If you liked it, drop a like. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike. Hit the sub, or don't. I'm just out here doing my thing. Y'all stay very blessed, man. And as Mama Brown would say, keep smiling. Tell somebody you love them. And I'll see you guys in the split. Later.